flag come out, and there does not appear to be a caution flag that will come out, but there is heavy smoke coming out from Tommy Houston's car. The white flag is out. Here's the final lap for Dale Earnhardt. As you see the trail of smoke left by Tommy Houston, so I'm sure Earnhardt will take it easy as he heads in turn 2 and comes down the back straightaway. Earnhardt going for the win here at Charlotte. This is his home racetrack. He's on the back straightaway. Again, he is at least a 10-second lead over the second-place car of Darrell Waltrip. Heads it into turn 3, and Tommy Houston will pull his car down and still try to take a checkered flag. Here comes Earnhardt out of turn 4, and Earnhardt will just kind of coast home to a victory as the checkered flag is out, and Dale Earnhardt has won the All-Pro Auto Parts 300 here in Charlotte. Darrell Waltrip will finish second. Larry Pearson will finish third. And it looks like Brett Bodine has got the best of Davey Allison.
Dale Earnhardt. Harold Kinder leans from his perch and drops the white flag over Brad Teague, but Brad is at least one lap down. Right behind Brad is Mr. Earnhardt.
Waltrip looking on the inside. Brett Bodine moves down the hill, won't give him a spot.
Jeff Bodine continues to motor in second position. Waltrip and Brett Bodine, they are going to have a discussion, a heated discussion for third place. Slower traffic looks like it's going to play a role. Is there enough room for the two of them to get around turns 3 and 4 before they approach the slower traffic? It's going to be close. There is the winner, Dale Earnhardt, getting the lead. You see Teague going by right in front. Here comes Jeff Bodine getting second. The battle for third coming up. Brett Bodine drops low in that bright orange car, and Brett Bodine holds on to third, and Darrell Waltrip in the white red-top machine is fourth. Fifth place coming around. We're anticipating the number 7 of Harry Gant.
Jack Ingram was able to beat Ken Bouchard to the line.
Harry Gant did get fifth unofficially. Ingram 6th, as you mentioned. Bouchard 7th. Bobby Allison in 8th. Ed Berrier 9th, and the leading car one lap down, finishing in 10th position unofficially, number 97, Morgan Shepherd.
In an incident on the racetrack earlier in the event. However, he did not lose a lap and appears to be on his way to victory as he has less than a lap to go now before the Budweiser 200 trophy is his. Down the backstretch, Dale Earnhardt, who of course will be one of the favorites in tomorrow's Valleydale Meets 500 Winston Cup race, comes off of corner number 4, and Dale Earnhardt wins the Budweiser 200. Tommy Ellis finishes in second position. Jack Ingram is third, and in fourth is going to be Rob Moroso. There's the happy Goodrich crew of Dale Earnhardt, who waves to the fans and our camera in turn number 3, giving us the okay. Nice win for Dale Earnhardt.
Now Harry Gant's here. The crowd is standing up, and it's 2 old great ones, a Bandit and an Ironhead.
White flag, 1 lap remains, and these are the war horses. It is Dale Earnhardt against Harry Gant. Greg Sachs in the third position is not out of it yet. It is hot. The track is slippery. The tires are old. If anybody has good rubber, it's got to be Earnhardt. He stopped most recently. There is his crew.
And the other key is who Sachs going to go with. If these two line out, Sachs could determine the winner.
Out to the wall goes Harry Gant. Dale goes out to block. Now Gant dives underneath. He's got to get a running start at him to slingshot pass. This is the last turn.
Watch, Earnhardt's using the traffic real good, and he's got 2 cars in front of him. Harry and Greg both had to jump under. Ooh, Earnhardt dove to the bottom of the track.
They've got cars in front of them. It's Earnhardt, Gant, and Sachs. Dale Earnhardt opens up a quick car length, goes low, and takes the checkered flag. Dale Earnhardt wins the Goodies 300, coming back from a lap down with a masterful performance and a great job by his pit crew. Harry Gant unofficially second, followed by Greg Sachs. Jimmy Hensley will finish third. Elton Sawyer fourth, followed by young Joe Nemechek, Bobby Labonte, who faded from the lead, Ernie Irvin, Dale Jarrett, and Dana Patton.
Will be his as he comes off of turn 4. Earnhardt right there to take advantage of the situation as far as Jarrett cutting the car number 41 a little close going into the turn, and Dale Earnhardt will win his second Busch Grand National race of the season.
Dale Earnhardt wins the Goodrich 200 here at the North Carolina Motor Speedway. There's Dale waving to the crowd. An outstanding job of driving by Dale Earnhardt. Let's take a look at the top 5.
He'll have a 1-point lead if he finishes 5th. The white flag is out for Dale Earnhardt.
And you got to wonder if his crew now told Bobby Labonte, you have to finish fifth to be the point leader. Watch for Dick Trickle now. We'll see if Labonte can get his Oldsmobile inside of Trickle. Waltrip, Trickle, and Labonte. White flag will go to these three drivers as they come by this time, and Trickle now will try to make a move inside of Darrell Waltrip. Whoa, they touch.
Trickle thought he had cleared it, but he had not. Waltrip, very smart, backed out. Now Labonte might go down on the inside of Waltrip as Waltrip goes high.
Bobby Labonte is trying to take the point lead in Busch Series racing. This is the final lap. Earnhardt takes the win. Michael Waltrip will finish in second spot.
You're right, Spencer is closed up. He's on the back bumper now. Earnhardt's going to go inside, outside.
White flag. Let's see what happens on the last lap. They stay in single file formation through the first and second corners.
Okay, they're going to have to start making their move pretty quick, Bob, especially the way Earnhardt can use up that racetrack. Going into turn 3 is where they need to make the pass, but nobody's been able to muster enough speed so far. Can be now.
Earnhardt appears to be, in fact, moving away just slightly, although now Ernie Irvan reduces the advantage to less than a full car length. Here they come off the fourth corner for the final time. Earnhardt leading Irvan down. Is Earnhardt going to win it? Yes, he is. It's Earnhardt, Irvan, Ward Burton, Jimmy Spencer, Robert Plessley, and Rick Mast.
And I don't know who that led that next group of cars across. It might have been Mark Martin.
It was indeed Mark Martin, followed by Darrell Waltrip, then Ken Schrader, Steve Grissom, Bill Elliott.
1.5 an hour faster than they qualified. Here it is, coming down. White flag is being shown. And Harry Gant trying to go to the inside of Schrader. They almost collided. Well, we're going to have to see some movement if Earnhardt is going to lose this race. What is going to happen?
Tracy Leslie on the outside. He's the first guy to make a move.
Up on top of Terry Labonte in the battle for fourth, but Labonte has good momentum coming off the corner and takes back fourth position. We see no movement at the moment up front. Schrader and Gant are hooked together, but they cannot make a move on Dale Earnhardt. They go into turn number 3, still in single file formation. Gant lets the 7 car slide up the banking just a little bit. Schrader's in the middle of the racetrack. Earnhardt is down low. There will be no movement. Schrader may make a last-ditch effort, but Earnhardt is going to win this race. Schrader is second, Gant third, Labonte fourth, and Tracy Leslie finishes in 5th position. And Darrell.
White flag this time by. They fan out 3 across. Now, remember 1981 in the 500 here. When Labonte thought he had it won, Waltrip beat him on the outside. Ron Bouchard took her to the bottom and won it. Same type of situation, only instead of 3 cars, it's 8 cars.
Boy, they can't do it if they run side by side. Earnhardt's going to win this thing. They've got to go now. Here went Ernie.
Yep. Tracy Leslie got into it.
It's set down, but it's going to take a lick on that inside wall.
Irvan to the fence. And the leaders to turn 3. Tracy Leslie has come right to Earnhardt after brushing Ernie Irvan, and Leslie goes to the inside. Randy LaJoie is right with him, and Earnhardt comes down to the tri-oval. LaJoie and Leslie for second.
Wow. Boy, LaJoie, we're talking about made a move.
And here comes Labonte way up on the outside. It's Earnhardt, LaJoie, Labonte, Leslie, Elliott, Waltrip, and Presley. A wild finish. And Earnhardt got to see it all from his rear-view mirror. We'll be back to sort it out for you right after this.
The time now back to the leader. Meanwhile, here we come. White flag. 1 lap to go. Labonte takes it. Can Earnhardt win his 5th consecutive Goodies 300? He's in second place at the moment behind Terry Labonte as they head into turn number 1 for the final time. Now Dale Jarrett taking a look to the outside of Dale.
Now Earnhardt backs up a little bit to try to get a run, looks like.
Here they come. If Earnhardt is going to make his move, he'll have to do it soon. He goes to the inside. Now he looks to the outside. He cannot make a move as Labonte will not let the groove open up. Now Earnhardt goes to the inside of Terry, and he's going to pass him.
Man, oh man, oh man. Terry might wind up fourth in this race. Terry goes to second.
Here comes Chad Little side by side with Labonte now, and Dale Earnhardt is going to do it. He's going to win his 5th consecutive Goodies 500. There's the checkered flag. Chad Little does get third position by a bumper over Terry Labonte. Earnhardt has won it again.
That's unbelievable.
Here's Stephen Park, whose dad raced modifieds at Daytona.
Well, Steve Park has got everything going his way right at the moment. The race is for second now.
Everybody in New England has known for a number of years what a great talent this kid is. He's from Long Island. Lived in Ellington, Connecticut when he ran the modified. Still has a condo up there. And now he lives in Mooresville, North Carolina as the white flag flutters over Stephen Park in the Dale and Teresa Earnhardt AC Delco number 3. Maybe a last lap fight for second as Tim Fedewa draws near to Jeff Green. Last chance for second place coming up here at turn 3. And off turn 4, Steve Park comes to the checkered flag and wins the Bell South Mobility Opryland 320. Jeff Green holds on for second. Tim Fedewa is third. Jeff Purvis is fourth. And Todd Bodine.
They got the can up. I wonder if Steve is talking to him. White flag. No point putting the gas in now. No. All they can do is just go out and hope and pray that thing's running this last mile and a half. Final lap here at Michigan Speedway in the 620 of the Detroit Gaskets 200. Rookie driver Steve Park trying to hold on. He's got 1 mile to go for his first super speedway victory. Still hanging in there. He's getting close to the point that he could coast the rest of the way, maybe not coast the win. Wait a minute, is he slowing down? No, I thought for a moment there that he was slowing down, Vinny, but he just saw that car in front of him, I guess. He's going to make it. Got to have enough throttle to come out of 4. He's drafted down to the bottom of the racetrack, and Park will come across and take the victory. 29-year-old rookie driver Steve Park gets his first super speedway win at Michigan Speedway as they celebrate in the AC Delco pit.
Meanwhile, Steve Park is just driven away.
All right, 2 laps to go this time by. That's the battle. Second, third, and fourth. Trickle looks to the inside. Can't make it away. It'll be white flag. Next time, it's still that powder puff of smoke hovers over the start-finish line. There's the man they're chasing. He'll get the white flag.
There's Donnie.
Oh, Donnie, you have got yourself one talented little boy. Steve Park takes the white flag. LaJoy in second spot. Burton third. Trickle fourth. Buckshot fifth.
Has already set all kind of records as a rookie in the NASCAR Busch Series and is adding to those records.
His favorite race car, the one he won with at Nashville, he takes the victory lane at Richmond, Virginia.
Trickle gets third and
Sadler, the pole sitter. 2 laps to go. And Earnhardt is within striking distance. Sadler close enough to challenge the pole sitter and last week's winner.
Here comes Earnhardt. He brought it down to less than a car length down the back straightaway.
Boy, does he get off the corner.
He does. That car has been hooked up all day. We've talked about it several times, and right now is when it really counts. We'll get the white flag this time.
And he's got to run.
Oh, he's got him loose coming down. He makes a move on the inside, Mike.
3 wide at the start-finish line past Glenn Allen. Dale Earnhardt Jr. into turn 1 with the lead. Does Nemechek have anything to battle back?
What a great drive by Earnhardt to get by Nemechek. Got him loose coming out of the corner, and here comes Elliott Sadler.
This isn't over. Sadler underneath Nemechek. Takes over second spot. The fastest car in qualifying draws a bead on the new leader.
He's gaining, but he doesn't have time, Mike.
What a day in history. Dale Earnhardt Jr.
will win the Coca-Cola 300. 16th Busch Series start.
And here's trouble as we come across the start-finish line. Jeff Green is hitting the wall.
And everybody will miss him. Tony Eury and crew will have a lot to be proud of.
If they said you hadn't seen hard yet, before we know what they meant.
Off to victory lane.
He doesn't have time for autographs right now.
Off to victory lane goes Dale Earnhardt to see his son. Ned, you're a fellow who knows what that feels like.
Behind Earnhardt Jr., who now comes to the stripe right there, takes the white flag as he tries to deal with Tim Fedewa going into turn 1.
Well, I tell you what, he's shooting nobody any credit there. You can see he goes by Tim Fedewa. Tim Fedewa's trying to hold him off. He stayed at least that one lap better, but Earnhardt had nothing to do with it.
35 Busch races, 2 victories. Dale Earnhardt Jr. gets the checkers here at Dover Downs in his very first trip here, and that is a major factor too. A tough racetrack, and he wins it on his first visit.
Yeah, he did, and he dodged a big bullet when he spun down here coming in the pits, and he got it back out there and made up the time and won the race. Congratulations, Dale Jr. and Sr.
Today, Joe Bessie led 4 laps. Purvis led 11. Dillon led 10. McLaughlin led a lap, and Fedewa led 6. Bill Parsons led 3. One more time around the Milwaukee Mile. That's the battle for third. Purvis holding off David Green. But Dale Earnhardt Jr. has been the man of the day.
He can almost coast from there. You see the car, it looks like it has for every lap around here.
He's led 209 laps, and the Intimidator's son is the dominator today. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins at Milwaukee. Let's see, third place, it'll go to Purvis. Green will come home in 4th, Henseth in 5th. Sawyer hangs on for a hard-earned 2nd place today. Yep, the Earnhardt family is back to victory lane again, and we will be there as well.
Final lap. White flag has been waved to Dale Earnhardt Jr. Benny, if he makes it back, he will have led 141 of 150 laps.
I think Dominator's a good name for this young man. A terrific job he has done today.
Very unassuming, very almost shy to a point.
Yes, and I just said today, what a great job he's done this year. Today is just the continuation of the 1998 season for Dale Earnhardt Jr.
What an impressive talent. What an extremely nice young man. Chip off the block, he takes the checkered flag at California Speedway. And Tony Gehrig and the group were diving off the wall, celebrating led number 4 in 1998 in the battle for Buggy and the baby here, and let Mike drive that car a while. White flag for Dale Earnhardt Jr. His father's best finish at IRP, Dale Sr., was a 3rd in 1990. But the young man, the 3rd generation driver from Kannapolis, North Carolina, at 23 years of age, looks like he is 1 turn away from picking up his 5th win in 1998. The crowd on their feet, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. has won the Kroger 200. What a night for a young man with incredible talent and incredible patience. As we check into their pits, I think Bill Weber's called up with Tony Gehrig. And out of turn 4 for the white flag, 23-year-old Dale Earnhardt Jr. What bloodline, what an effort for this 3rd generation driver. There was Ralph Dale Earnhardt, and then Dale Earnhardt Sr., and now Dale Jr. Chip off the old blocks. An impressive, dominating performance tonight at Richmond International Raceway. And this young man waves to the crowd as the flashbulbs go off. He gets his 6th win in 1998. Here's the back of the line.
As you said, a very short period of time.
And he should be. Here is Dale Earnhardt Jr. to take the white flag last lap here at Gateway International Raceway outside St. Louis. Matt Kenseth is now 3.3 seconds back. Jeff Purvis has fallen to 8.6, and he may fall into the clutches of Andy Santerre in this final circuit. Tony Stewart holds off Dave Blaney by a narrow margin as Earnhardt rolls it off into turn 3.
And if he wins this race, he'll have a 102-point lead, and it looks like he will.
37th career Busch Series start, 7th victory for Dale Earnhardt Jr. Matt Kenseth comes across the line in second. Jeff Purvis for third. Fourth, Andy Santerre, and by just 1 car length, Tony Stewart holds off Dave Blaney.
Right out there, but he can't get it.
Got to give him Ford's done a great job with that car, though, with the problems they've had, and he's still running second. And I'll tell you, he's done a great job.
White flag, Dale Earnhardt Jr. hasn't won in the NASCAR Busch Series since last October at the Gateway International Raceway outside of St. Louis, some 18 races ago. But he's going to win here today. First win of the year, 8th of his career. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins with the scramble behind them.
Wow.
With Todd Bodine holding off David Green. That was what Darrell Waltrip was reacting to. But Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins it. And Ralph, some pressure is off that bunch. After not winning a race all season, Earnhardt Jr. trying to make it 2 in as many weeks.
White flag.
4/10 of a mile to go. Don't know if Jeff Green has anything for him.
I don't think he does right now.
But he's going to make one more shot at it.
He's trying to get the nose under him. Wow, what a great drive he made, but he just
gave it an effort. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins. And you've got Grubb spinning. You have Tom Hubert spinning. But the win goes to Dale Earnhardt Jr. for the second week in a row.
These cars aren't used to going up and down hills. So Ron Fellows has a problem. We're heading for the white flag lap. He may not have enough fuel in the pickup to make it. And here comes Dale.
Look at this run. He's got to run.
Dale Jr. has got him. He's under braking. Fellows doesn't have enough tire, and he may not have enough fuel.
But Earnhardt locked up the right front.
Oh, they touch. Big touch. Contact heading into the S's. You don't want to do it there. Too much guardrail. Look at the way this turns into a tunnel. Lap car up ahead. I was listening for the motor to cut out. Didn't hear it. But right now, Dale Jr. has got about a 7-car length lead under braking. Fellows has been very fast through the inner loop. Look at this. He closes right up. He's only got a few more corners. He's got really one more straightaway to take a shot and keep history for Ron Fellows. Dale could deny the sweep. Fellows won the pole in both the Craftsman Truck Series and the Busch Race. He won the truck race yesterday. He could make the sweep if he can get around Dale Jr. One more corner. I don't think he can do it. There's just not enough time.
Now look at Ron, way too fast into that turn 10.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to pick up career victory number 10, his first on a road course, and he's going to deny Ron Fellows the clean sweep at Watkins Glen. What a finish. The crew ecstatic, and they should be. They know they have just beaten one of the best road course racers. For Jeremy Dale and Amy East.
Matt Abernathy has the white flag in hand. One more lap around Gateway.
Boy, the crowd's going crazy, too. They really like Dale Earnhardt Jr. in this part of the country, and they're waving and pulling for him as he goes down through there, and they also like Randy LaJoy. I didn't mean to imply they don't.
It'll be Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s 11th Busch Series win in his 61st start. He'll also pick up 5 more bonus points for leading the most laps. Very valuable atop the battle for the Busch Series point standings. 4th win of the year, Dale Earnhardt Jr. going to victory lane here at Gateway International. Randy LaJoy finishes second. Nemechek, Green, Keller, Kenseth. That's how they come across the straight.
Chevrolet, that's the Busch Series car with Jeff Purvis right behind them. Kyle, just interesting to see what they might learn today. Jeff Gordon, Ray Aronham, Dale Earnhardt Jr. and his team that would help him in tomorrow's 400-mile race. And here's a battle for 6th position on the final lap. Left side of your screen, Jeff Burton. Right side, Michael Waltrip. Battle for 6th and 7th. And Here comes Earnhardt Jr. down in turn 3 for the last time.
And you know, you talk about Ray Evernham learning. You expect Ray Evernham and Jeff Gordon to learn something from the Busch race. I just hope Dale Earnhardt Jr. doesn't learn anything from this and come out tomorrow and do this to all the Winston Cup guys.
Well, they will wave the checkered flag for the third-generation driver for the 5th time in 1999 and the first time at Michigan Speedway. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins the Napa 200. Now let's see this battle for
The
6th
white
position.
flag next time by for Earnhardt Jr. started back in 20th position. The 24-year-old defending Busch Series champion. Trying to pick up his 6th victory in 1999 is less than a half a mile away from the checkered flag. This win tonight by Earnhardt Jr. will extend his points lead over Matt Kenseth as he comes out of turn 4, and these fans are on their feet waving. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins at Richmond, Virginia in the Autolite Platinum 250. And here's a battle.
The former two-time NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series champion, but Busch Series rookie, Ron Hornaday from Palmdale, California. Gets the white flag. He is a mile away from his first ever Busch Series victory. Fans are on their feet as Hornaday, who won here in 1998 driving a truck, will try to do it with a Chevrolet Monte Carlo. He is 2 turns away from his first Busch Series win. Hornaday hugs the inside groove, and now out of turn 4, 42-year-old Ron Hornaday takes the win in the Econo Lodge 200.
1.5 laps to go. Hornaday has opened it up to about 2.5 car lengths.
And here comes Green up on the back bumper of Purvis.
Good Green sneak by like he needs the points. White flag out. One more time around the 5/8 mile of Indianapolis Raceway Park. The Napa Chevrolet, Ron Hornaday down the back straightaway.
Purvis almost got into the wall off turn 2.
Started 16. He's going to make it 2 wins in the 2000 campaign. He won at Nazareth, and he wins again tonight here at Indianapolis Raceway.
Like the 8 cars did tonight. Well, honestly, both races last year felt that good. And right there at the very end, I made an air pressure adjustment, screwed it right up.
But don't do that.
I won't do that. That's right.
Final lap for Dale Jr. Behind him, Burton trying to put some pressure on McIntyre for second. But it has been all 8 tonight here in Richmond. He'll lead 190 of 250 laps. His 3rd Richmond win and his 5th try here. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins the Kunai 250. Career best finish for Jamie McMurray. He hangs on to second over Jeff Burton. And the title contenders race to a draw tonight. Keller finishes a spot in front of Biffle, but Biffle led a lap and Keller did not.
Oh, no, you did good for your debut there, buddy. Kevin Mannion.
I don't know.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. with an arm out the window in his version of what Alan Kulwicki dubbed the Polish victory lap in honor of his heritage. And it's somewhat of a NASCAR tradition.
He's not going to get on that 18 degrees of bank, and he can't pass the pace car, but he wants to stay right with it. Wiggling back and forth.
I can see the line. Don't pass that pace car.
And Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins it with a last lap time of 2 minutes, 16 seconds.
It may only been at 70 miles an hour, but it was pretty exciting.
Joe Nemechek second, Shane Meal, Ron Hornaday, Mike Bliss, the top 5.
Jamie to make a run. I mean, Michael's doing everything he can.
And the white flag is up. Final lap at Daytona.
And Junior just not letting let Michael get right behind him. He keeps moving around on the racetrack. Michael is on the outside of him, inside of him. He can't get a good pull on the 8 car.
Yeah, he's breaking that draft as much as he can.
And the cars behind him just aren't able to push him hard enough to get to Junior. What you got here is a case of the fastest car pulling the pack around. Half a lap to go.
But wasn't that Michael just said, I can't get up to him?
Yeah. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to lead every lap on July
4th at Daytona, his 4th consecutive NASCAR Busch Series restrictor plate win and his 3rd in 3 tries this season. Earnhardt Jr. takes the Winn-Dixie 250. Dominant performance tonight, leading all 100 laps as they come to the white flag. Final lap of Speed Week's 2004 Daytona. Can anyone draft by the 8 car and pick up the win, or will it be Dale Earnhardt Jr. with the sweep? Richard Childress Racing associated drivers lined up behind Earnhardt Jr. But no one's been able to pass him for the last 30 laps.
And they just can't get close enough. The 27 can't close up on the rear bumper to make a run. It's not that he doesn't want to, he just can't.
Final turn. Final chance, and it's not going to be enough. After a big day and a win in the Daytona 500 yesterday, Dale Earnhardt Jr. his 3rd consecutive NASCAR Busch Series win here at Daytona International Speedway, his 3rd win of Speed Weeks 2004.
What did we say? His father won 5 of these in a row?
5 straight, yeah.
And he won.
Stifles bumper when they had to check up for Kyle Busch and Michael.
All right, this will be the race right here. Remember, no red flag. Martin Truex crosses with 2 to go.
No caution flag. We're still racing. Turn 1.
Benson trouble.
Got drilled by Stremme.
Stremme's car's torn off of his right front.
Caution is out now. Caution is out now. They'll come around with 1 to go. White flag and caution.
It's over. It's over at the moment of caution. Truex, as long as he can come around 1 more lap under caution, is going to go to victory lane.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, if you look at Stremme's car, I mean, his right front is shoved up under his dashboard.
Well, the Oval Office is going to be a little busy after the race.
There's going to
Johnny
be a
Benson
line.
and his crew chief,
Imagine
John
that.
Wolf, has been called. Summons there.
And Martin Truex Jr. is about to be a first-time winner in the NASCAR Busch Series.
Boy, Bethel came out good in that whole mess, finished 6th.
I'm not sure, but I think Mike Bliss in the 20 may have pulled off the racetrack too early.
You're right, he didn't get the checker.
And Michael Waltrip in the 99 almost did the same thing and pulled back out on the racetrack in a hurry.
Well, what about when they freeze the field rule?
Yeah, but you still got to stay on the racetrack, I think, Darryl.
When you freeze the
he
field,
was going to be third place car.
The outcome was inevitable, wasn't it, Jimmy?
Yeah, once Junior got himself back to Martin, I think that you're right, Darryl, that he's got his owner back there pushing.
Oh, yeah.
And it wasn't. You had to pass 2 cars, not 1.
That's
Dale
right.
Jr. was not going to let that happen.
Nope.
And, you know, hey, man, they have built a heck of a team. Junior and Treese has built a great Busch organization.
Let's talk about the Truex family. As Martin Truex Jr. from Ann, New Jersey gets the win. You've raced against that family for a lot of years up north.
I've raced against his dad. I've never really raced against Martin. And they're just great people. And Martin's a good guy, young kid. And, you know, they spotted him at a North race. He was running at Dover and stuff, and that's where it really started. And
Goes by Robbie Gordon, the 55 car. Now, Robbie is in the 10th position, so he's still in the top 10.
White flag. Here we go. 4 more corners. Truex Jr. trying to become the 6th different driver to win a Busch Series race here in Gateway.
Pretty much with half a lap to go, nobody in front of him, nobody behind him. You just don't need to get in trouble in here in 3 and 4. Eases through the middle of 3 and 4. Throttle up. You see him hit this pretty much coast home from there. And of all these people here, nobody is sitting down.
Everybody on their feet cheering Martin Truex Jr.'s 3rd win of the 2004 season.
Ron Hornaday looks like he will come home in 2nd. Jason Keller in 3rd. Bobby Hamilton Jr. in 4th. Kyle Busch in 5th. Jason Leffler in 6th.
That lap car, Mark Green, on the back straightaway. Mark moved over to the outside. Bobby drove by on the inside. Did not cost him any time whatsoever.
White flag comes out for Bobby Hamilton Jr.
He's got some cars too wide right in front of Jeff Purvis, the 1 car. He's right on his bumper.
Here comes Martin Truex Jr. on the outside. They're in lap traffic. Bobby Bobby Hamilton Jr. on the inside. It's a drag race down the backstretch. They come into turn number 3. Bobby Hamilton Jr. moves to the outside. Here comes Martin Truex Jr. as they come out of 4. And Martin Truex Jr. will take the checkered flag at Nazareth.
What a terrific finish. Bobby Jr. drove in that corner a little bit too hard, split up the racetrack into the lap car, and allowed Martin Truex to drive by for win number 4.
Unbelievable finish in the Busch Series. Martin Truex Jr. claiming the victory, his 4th of the season.
And how many laps did he lead?
The most important one.
The last one.
Trying to chase down Dale Earnhardt Jr. and see what they can do in these final 2 laps.
Ready. Green.
Man, Earnhardt gets great restarts. I mean, that's the second one in a row. He just smoked it.
What a restart.
Kenseth try to rally back off 2. Got a little ground going on him.
Yo, was that deep?
He's right there.
White flag. One more lap.
White flag.
Can Kenseth get close enough to him? Watch the back bumper.
Watch turn 3. Watch how far he goes in.
Hello. Oh, not quite close enough. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins it.
Good finish.
Good job, gang. Real good job.
And we got through the green-white checker without another crash, which I wasn't sure was going to happen. First NASCAR Busch Series win at Bristol for Dale Earnhardt Jr. His 2nd win in 4 tries so far this season, and his 20th career Busch Series win in his 83rd
Roger, this morning
start.
that the Chevrolets that Truex is driving seem to be getting better fuel mileage than most of the other brands.
Hey, I said he wouldn't get the 5, BP. Could be wrong.
Final lap, white flag is up. Martin Truex Jr. with plenty of room over 2nd place Mike McLaughlin.
I think he's just going to ride now.
And now he doesn't have to worry about green-white checker once the white flag is displayed.
Well, before the race, we talked to him about the Mark Martin spinning around. The caution is out, but the white flag is already waved, and so the race is over. Martin Truex Jr. wins. Flat right front.
He's got flat. I'm not sure if that happened. May not, but maybe it happened down the spin.
See, right front tire was where the Stacy Comfort.
I've always wanted to win here.
This is kind of a home race
good Martin
for him.
Truex is on the restart. He's been very good for the majority of the day. Let's see what he does here. A green-white checkered finish at the final short track race of the Busch Series for 2004. We're green.
Green flag.
And he got a pretty good one. He got Stremi right there making a move on Biffle, and that's going to actually help the 8 car because Biffle's concerned about the 32. So at least the 8 car of Martin Truex has got to 1 and 2 without having to worry about Biffle.
Now, down to turn 3 and over those roller coaster bumps. Here comes Hornaday up to the inside for 3rd. Biffle closes in the center of the corner. The white flag awaits them.
Just like
That was good. Truex drove that car perfect off of turn 4. It did not get any wheel spinning. He really drove it off straight, got a lot of grip, and actually pulled the car length or so off of the corner off of Biffle. So
Hornaday up to 3rd.
He's got it.
Truex should be able to coast her home from here, and here comes Hornaday closing in. Challenging for 2nd.
And the youngster from New Jersey continues to thrill him in the NASCAR Busch Series. What a job, man.
That he does as he wins the Sandtown He Dared to Rock 250, benefiting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Martin Truex takes the win. His 6th win in 2004, his 2nd on a short track, and it couldn't come at a better time.
Yeah, that was that's good medicine for those guys in this championship.
White flag this time.
Under bright sunshine, Martin Truex Jr. grabs the white flag. Here comes Harvick. Edwards is stretching it out over Shane Meal, 3rd to 4th. Boris Said up to 5th. Rusty Wallace 6th. Clint Boyer 7th. Kenny Wallace 8th. Ashton Lewis 9th. Fernandez in 10th.
This will be a good points day for Martin Truex Jr. He came in here 8th in points, a couple of rough races, so this will maybe put him back on track. Remember, this is our current reigning Busch Series champion, Martin Truex Jr.
Good race for Boris Said and for his teammate, so to speak, Johnny Sauter, who's 11th. Hornaday is 12th, Keller 13th, Sorensen 14th, and John Wood at 15th.
You know, all these young drivers, they talk about Morris, and he goes and tests with them and really helps them on the road courses. He's a good teacher. And then he goes out and shows them how to do it.
Still hopping those curves. The last lap, Kevin Harvick.
And Kevin Harvick has finished second in the first Busch Series race, and this would be 3 second-place finishes for him. Quite a way to start the season.
Off turn 6. Headed for 7 and 8, and the start-finish line and the checkered flag. Martin Truex Jr.'s last Busch Series win came at Memphis. He was 4th at Daytona and takes the checkered flag. Martin Truex Jr. wins the first NASCAR point race in Mexico. Kevin Harvick comes across 6.2 seconds behind.
Really have to hand it to this crew right here, Kevin Mannion. He made that call to pit this race wrong on lap 9. He felt like with enough cautions, he could get that track position.
I got something for it, too.
Yeah, all right. Here we go. It'll be green flag, then white flag, then checkered flag. 2 laps to go to settle it out here at the world's fastest speedway. Busch Series champion Martin Truex Jr. takes the green flag in front of 3rd-generation driver Kerry Earnhardt, trying to win his first Busch race as his 3rd place John Wood.
John Wood got a really good jump. He's going to look under Kerry right here, but I don't think he had the steam to do it. But he had a good restart, John Wood, in the 47.
What he did, he lagged back just a little bit, and that gave him a good run. Now he's getting a push from David Stremme in the 14, and they're going to open the bottom of the door there from Kerry Earnhardt down the backstretch.
Boy, Kerry just got up off the bottom, and he didn't get the best of restarts, and that's going to open the door, and they're going to go flying through.
But it's Truex in front who's playing the pat hand. He can change lanes at will, trying to keep either pack behind him when they get a run.
That's a good move on John Wood's part. He put the pressure on Kerry Earnhardt. Kerry yielded, and he got the position.
But he played that restart just right. They're coming off turn 4. White flag this time.
Truex, Wood, Stremme, Lewis, Earnhardt, the front 5.
White flag this time, white flag.
This is it.
You're going to see some moves. You're going to see some people take some chances here, I believe. These guys, like we said, they all want to win. Sure, they're all happy to be where they are, but I think a win would be even better.
It'll start happening right here, coming onto this backstretch. This is where the moves will start happening. You see Kerry Earnhardt in the 98 to the high side. Who will go with him?
John Wood in only his 12th Busch Series start, trying to grab the win from Martin Truex Jr.
Yeah, Kerry got out there, but he couldn't go anywhere, and that pretty well sealed the deal right there.
Side by side for 6, LaJoie battling with Jason Keller.
Nose to tail behind you here, buddy.
Earnhardt loses the draft and falls to LaJoie. Oh boy, here comes Lewis to the high side. This is it. This is for the money.
Yeah, he looked. But he's smart enough to, you got to get back down in line or you're going to lose. I think he got it all right, but Kerry just about got him.
Yeah, Ashton Lewis Jr. finished 4th, Kerry Earnhardt 5th. Randy LaJoie finishes 6th.
Unofficially 4th to 5th, 1/1000th of a second.
Sorensen. Yep.
And here he comes off a turn 4, white flag in the air.
Hey man, just got to bring it back.
Exactly right.
One more time, nice and easy.
You can see him right there, just back off Justin Labonte.
It'll be real slow. Guys are going to go high around him. Nice and easy.
Home field advantage for the driver of the Tracker Boats Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet. Martin Truex Jr. gets his 3rd win of the season at his home racetrack and tames the Monster Mile.
We thought he was backing off for a second.
I don't think I'd have done that. That looked a little edgy.
Rick Sorensen comes home
Martin
in
Truex
2nd.
will bring them to the line for a green-white checkered finish. One attempt to get a green flag finish.
Kenny Wallace is laying back just a little bit in that 22 car. See him? He's 2 or 3 car lengths. He's trying to time this thing. And go now, Kenny.
Green flag.
You have to time that perfectly.
Yeah,
when you do that. When you lay back, you're done.
White flag next time by. Truex Jr., Harvick, Biffle.
Now, Harvick could lay back a little bit if Biffle would play the same game.
Well, here we go now. They got to run.
Here comes the blocking.
Oh, Is that going to give? Oh, here comes Harvey back up to the top.
Went down below the yellow line.
A couple of those guys down there.
Man, some serious blocking going on.
That yellow line is out of bounds. In NASCAR's discretion, as long as you do not advance your position.
And that's all I think Truex needed to do.
Yeah, that's right. I think now he's going to be okay.
White flag. Truex Jr. takes it. 1 to go at Daytona.
Although the 21 Harvick really gets a good run off of 1 and 2.
Yep.
He may have one more shot at it if Biffle can get up there and push him a little bit.
Truex Jr. drifts high.
This doesn't look like it's going to be able to catch the 8 car. Well, they're trying. Here comes Harvick. He's closing up on the back bumper. Does he have enough? Oh, it doesn't look that way.
Martin Truex Jr. through 3 and 4. Off the final turn with Harvick in his rearview mirror and Biffle on Harvick's bumper. Sees the checkered flag. Harvick looking to make one more move, but there won't be enough room, and Martin Truex Jr. wins at Daytona.
You guys are awesome. Daytona.
The unofficial results and the fireworks go off high above the infield.
Man.
While Truex Jr. and Earnhardt Jr. both had strong rides tonight. Earnhardt Jr. not around at the finish, but Truex able to take the win, and a love tap from Kevin Harvick.
Added on to more.
All right, pace vehicle to the pits. Green comes out on 199.
Green flag.
Hamlin trying to stay with him.
I think we'll see some uses of mirrors here.
And maybe bumpers.
Possibly bumpers. Oh, look at Carl.
Oh, he's on the outside. He's got the position.
Well, he's got something.
This is good for the leader.
Oh, he pulled it off.
He did pull it off.
Nice
Great
move.
White flag this time. Truex, then Edwards. Last lap. Truex looking high.
Did you see that line that Carl Edwards ran that worked so well for him?
Look, and he picked up 3 or 4 car lengths on that corner.
To gain that ground on you right now.
Whoa! This is where the mirror comes into play?
Yeah.
Edwards on the high side in turn 4. Martin Truex Jr. trying to win on his home track. He won't hold off Carl Edwards, and Martin Truex wins in New Hampshire.
Elliott Sadler will finish 4th over Jimmy McMurray.
And the top 10 for Stanton Barrett, and 11th for Kenny Wallace. And a win at New Hampshire for Martin Truex Jr.
So this is it. The one shot at the overtime. Clint Boyer's one shot, perhaps, to steal the win away from Martin Truex.
All right, green flag. Boy just cannot get this car going until after they run about 30-40 laps. Now he has to watch the mirror to make sure he can keep that 41 car of Sorensen behind him.
White flag, final lap tonight at IRP. Nobody able to mount a charge up front. Second place might be the closest challenge as we come to the finish, as Sorensen continues to try and work over Clint Boyer, but Martin Truex Jr., the defending series champion, is going to make it his 6th win of 2005. Truex to the checkers at IRP.
Great comeback for David Strimmy in 5th spot.
Then you got to do something.
And that time is coming.
White flag, buddy.
1 to go. Now we got a slow car up here, the 34, that they're going to catch up to.
There goes the 5 and to the outside. Harvick went upstairs to pick up Boyer, but Kyle Busch went up in front of them. And Truex, he's trying to stay halfway in front of that group, too.
21
Truex need to get back to the bottom
He's
of
a
the
set and duck, Larry. He's a set and duck.
They'll get a run on him. Here comes Busch. Here comes Harvick.
There they go.
Push it. 21's outside the 5. The 21's outside. He's by himself. You're 2 ahead of that group in your mirror. 21 and 2 on the high lane. They are 2 ahead.
Harvick has got to have help to have a shot. Otherwise, the black car goes to victory lane.
Here he comes. If he can get to the inside right there.
Truex blocks.
He's got it made. The 8's going to win the race. There's no way. The 8's going to get a little suck off his lap car up here. The 8's going to win the race.
Martin Truex.
3 in a row.
The Aaron's 312.
You better keep the cameras rolling. They're not done yet until they get through turn 1 and 2.
My goodness.
No driver had ever won his first 3 Busch Series starts at one track. Darrell at Daytona won his first 2, was 3rd in the 3rd race.
Do something cool for your victory.
Man, what are you talking about? That was cool.
That was very enjoyable, guys.
Look at the side of that car.
Here, how Paul Menard gets off turn number 2. What happens between now and turn number 2 may determine who wins this race.
Paul Menard will lead the field. J.J. Yaley right behind him. Denny Hamlin, Jason Leffler, Stacy Compton, your top 5. Here we go. 2 laps of racing. J.J. Yaley looks to the inside of Paul Menard.
I'm not sure Paul Menard didn't miss a gear. Look at Denny Hamlin on the outside.
Hamlin got a little high, had to check up as they worked their way out of 2. There goes Paul Menard. He is running away from him. But here comes Denny Hamlin on the inside.
He's going to take over second from his teammate J.J. Yaley. He's going to have a little bit over 1 lap to go to catch Paul Menard.
Coming out of turn number 4. It is the 11 of Paul Menard. Then the 20 of Denny Hamlin. Paul Menard 1 mile away from his first win.
This is where it gets nerve-wracking. You got to make sure to hit your marks. You know you got a guy behind you that's got a fast race car. Paul knows he's got a fast race car, but he still has to hit his marks. No mistakes. He's proud to get around here. He can get his first victory here in Milwaukee. I'm sure he's pretty excited.
Working his way through turns 3 and 4. Coming out of turn number 4. The Wisconsin native will see the checkered flag and win the AT&T 250.
What an awesome job by the entire DEI team. Paul Menard, the Menard Chevrolet. Look at those guys. You think they're happy?
How about the fans here in Wisconsin? What a great race they saw in the NASCAR Busch Series.
They were all on their feet cheering their hometown guy all the way across, and I know that he's got a...
But will tonight be the night? Or Kevin Harvick, who started 42nd and runs 3rd.
I think that 8 car is going to have to mess up here somehow because he just got too strong a car on these restarts and everywhere. He's just strong, man. They ain't pull away.
Green flag will next see the white, and if we go caution-free, it'll be the checker.
Glad you threw that in there.
That if?
That if.
You see Carl Edwards in the 60 car going to the high side. This is a battle for 5th with Mike Wallace in the 1.
Single file restart. Kyle Busch had to start at the tail end.
But look at the run J.J. Yaley got in the 18 car. He's going to go by both of them down the back straightaway. There you see Earnhardt Jr. putting the block on Vickers twice down the back straightaway.
Denny Hamlin in trouble. No caution. If the caution waves, the race is over.
I think it's got to wave. There's cars all over the place.
Hamlin's moving.
White flag.
Junior by 2 car lengths. But Vickers is there, and he has Harvick tied tight to his bumper.
Boy, that was a mighty aggressive block there by Junior going into 1.
Darrell, he's driving the thing out the rearview mirror about as much as he is out the windshield. Now, there are those 2 children's cars to the high side off turn 2.
Junior just got such a whale of a run off of the turn 2 that time. I just don't think they can get to him.
3 ahead of that group in your mirror. Everybody's nose to tail.
Junior stretching it out. That leaves 4 cars to fight for second. Here comes Yaley back, the pole sitter, trying to break into the top 4. And off the final turn, Dale Earnhardt Jr. scores his 21st NASCAR Busch Series victory.
Carl Edwards fought his way back to a top 5 finish, finished 5th.
Oh man, we got Ashton Lewis going around here at the line.
by himself.
You heard the fireworks, and I think Lewis's tires blow out as he's spun to a halt. Dale Earnhardt Jr. led 88 of 103 laps tonight. He took the lead and never looked back.
For great finishes, doesn't
No,
it?
it does. It's why the race car drivers love racing on this place. It's a favorite among many of them.
Pace car to pit road. One chance for a green-white checkered finish. 2 laps to go when they get the green. Carl Edwards leads. Robbie Gordon second. Earnhardt, Mears, Kenseth, and Martin.
Tell you what, Robbie Gordon got a pretty good restart right there. Everybody else is doing a little bit of that mirror driving we talked about earlier, but Robbie got a good restart. He's right on the back. He's going to take a look, and Earnhardt's going to be up on the high side. Carl Edwards has got his mirrors full. He's a little bit loose off of 2. He's sideways.
Edwards is around.
And he got turned. Oh.
Caution flag is out. The race is over.
Get around here.
We'll have to wait and get the official scoring. We'll wait on word from NASCAR. Earnhardt in the 8. Robbie Gordon in the 88. Let's go back and take a look.
Okay, you see these guys are racing hard. Carl Edwards gets a little bit loose right there. These guys are still hard on the gas. He gets tagged a little bit by the 8 car and then turned right across from right across Robbie's nose.
Another look.
And I mean, you know, you're in a situation here, you're racing, it's the end of the race. You know, probably if that would have been lap 20, there would have been a lot different outcome, but you know, Junior saw him get a little bit loose and he started turning, and you gotta go. I mean, this is for the win.
And Robbie had said that Carl got loose on the previous restart as well. On board with Earnhardt.
Be an interesting shot. There you go. He's got a really good run right here. Now watch Carl's car get loose. Right there he gets loose. Junior's got a good run, and you know, he gets in the back of the bumper and turns him. I mean, there's no two ways about it, but a lot of things happened at once there.
NASCAR is going to hold cars 8 and 88. They're going to look at the finish, or where the race finished. Again, one attempt at green-white checkers. If the caution comes out, and here comes Carl Edwards back out on the track.
Carl runs into the 8 car.
And he waved to him. See you tomorrow, I think he said. I'm going home. Car 8 to victory lane. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is the race winner.
The winner. Nice job. Stand forward.
Yeah, and Bristol's next week. This is Michigan.
Well, and Carl's had a few run-ins.
And he hasn't. And the thing is, it hasn't been Carl's fault. I mean, Pocono was not his fault. And this deal here, I mean, he